Back up. Go back to where you came from. But if whole time those ants are going through their own civil war right now.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be crazy. And we're the invaders.
Yeah, them red ants.
Well, let us tell it. They're an inconvenience. It's like, bro, we literally came up, built a shelter, built a box. They put treats and food inside of it. God, man. How dare you come inside? Like, bitch, how dare you? First of all. If you didn't exist, this problem wouldn't exist.
That's so true.
Nature be so tolerant with us, bro, I'll tell you.
Yeah, they do. I see why on those movies and shit. They be like, stupid humans. Fucking disrespectful, spoiled mother.
They do not. Bro, they do not be remorseful at all. Bro. They be
Yeah.
like, you know what this is? Like a dude you owe money to. They be like, you know what this is? Like Big Worm.
Yeah.
They fuck around and you chilling like this, and the next thing you know, they coming like this. They look, you look, you be like this. Oh, like an ATL.
Mm-hmm.
What do with the movie? Like, fuck.
It feels good right here.
Yeah.
So peaceful.
It'd be nice if I had like some type of way to just reach in.
Mm-hmm.
Like say I was able to go like this. Imagine this, right? We're so powerful. We just go, man, damn, I left my weed, babe. That's all right. I go like this. I just go like that, and out of nowhere, I just pull the weed.
Yeah.
Like I can open a portal. Right? I'd be willing to bet, though.
There's something to that.
The powers that we manifest depend on how big our imaginations and reality, like how blurred that line is. Like for me, there's no such thing. If it's been thought of, remember what I said. And I'm not the only one to say it, but like, if you can think of it, if you can imagine it, somebody did it.
Yep.
Somebody did it, no matter how fucked up or outlandish it may seem, it's been done. Just think of it this way. History is only the stuff, not even saying history is the story of winners. Let's just make it real basic. History is only the stuff that you hear about.
That's true.
All the war veterans that get medals, you ever notice that they always, well, most of them, and I am a veteran, so don't come for me, but most of them, from my experience, they really are more concerned and their thoughts are more involved with the people that aren't remembered. Like, so that proves, in a way, that they're like reverse martyrs, or are they? Because you have to perish to be a martyr. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they're reverse martyrs. They have to like walk with their survivor's guilt. It's like, oh, congratulations. Just think of it this way. What's basically what I'm saying is every single person you've ever met that has some type of award or something, for just that one person, there's at least 10,000, and that's on the low end that you never heard of. I'd be willing to stake that. Now I know why people wear bright colors when you go hunting. I saw that bright orange from all the way down there. The dude with the... I was like, damn. Why my mind go
to
a
reflection.
Wait, why my mind go to the house that Jack built? That's fucked up. When he was hunting his family, bro.
Man, if y'all never seen that movie, that movie is...
Jack built.
It's a lot of... Even though it's
evil, but it's true.
wicked, it's a lot of hidden truths in it.
Babe. It's not wicked. It's reality.
Yeah.
It's reality. That's... A lot of people have asked me, and even I had to explain to my wife, why, even though we don't really partake in horror movies and thriller movies anymore.
Yeah, you gotta be mindful of what you put in.
I say absolutely, but let's not deny, like, we fuck with some extreme cinema. That's my favorite genre, and I like to categorize it as pushing the boundaries between what's okay to even portray in acting. That's how extremely real it looks. But the reason I like that, or horror movies, or even Halloween, is because in a world full of lies, even though it's wrong, we live in a world where up is down and down is up. So,
thanks.
Fear is one of the most truthful emotions that there is out there right now. Meaning, when you're afraid, you 9 times out of 10 have a rightful reason to feel afraid. Now, you might need to get over it, but 9 times out of 10, you have a reasonable, like, logical excuse or explanation as to why you felt fear, even if it's only for you. Extreme cinema, if you can get past all the rawness of it and the emotional side of it, and just look at it from a purely intellectual aspect, because I believe all knowledge is good, even lies, all information is useful. So by looking at these movies, think of it like the people with the movies, like, oh, why would you do that? Know that reality and expectation are never the same. So, like Mike Tyson saying, when everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. That's basically what that means.
Yeah.
So, if you watch enough of them, you'll notice a pattern. And you'll notice a lot of patterns. You'll notice a lot of things. I can't really explain into words. As you know, I struggle with making complete sentences.
Like, in a way, see everything through the eyes of spirit. Don't just look at it from a
Really
very surface level standpoint. Like, really see through that shit.
And the easiest way is, if you say, for instance, you watch a movie and you have a thought like, man, I bet you they probably. Like, me and baby girl were sitting watching commercials, and one day we was like, I bet you all these people. Because we saw a short, I think it was on Dre G or something. I forget who it was. But we saw a clip, and we thought on it. We reflected on it. It was like, baby girl was like, I bet you all these people are kidnapped.
Or missing people.
And they're forced to, because we were talking about it. It was like, think about it this way. Remember way back in the day where they would do casting calls and, you know, you'd hear, you'd know people that
and
have
they would
tried
actually
out
show it.
for
It would be
commercials
put on
and
the
shit.
radio.
You'd see them.
Yeah.
Now you only ever see, like, Flo. Flo don't even look like a real person, bro.
She really don't.
No disrespect. And I know a lot of people might take some heat from this. But I'm going to just say this. First of all, I don't think I'm racist or prejudiced. I think I dislike everyone equally. And for logical reasons. But what I'm about to say has nothing to do with prejudice or dislike. It's just an observation I noticed.
The sun coming to us, too.
The Nephilim and Lucifer, in old biblical art, they have red hairs. What we call gingers, right? Now, before I say this, mind you, and they have freckles. I've met some cool ginger people when I was a kid. I think one of my first crushes was on a girl named Ashley, and she had freckles and red hair. She was very sweet to me, but the point I'm trying to make is do you think there's a connection there, not between gingers and the devil, but the Nephilim and Lucifer having red hair and gingers being given so much hate now? For instance, a lot of movies I've seen, like old movies, a lot of the people that are blessed by an angel, if you will, are gingers. Now, it's basically like the opposite of them making a indigenous person Mulan or Ariel. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say indigenous because black means nothing. So that's not cool. But
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. And mind you, I love everybody. I just don't like none of you motherfuckers. So if you think I'm racist, no, I'm not racist. I just don't like you because I don't know you.
And the real ones will overstand that.
Yeah. But if I knew you, you know that it's all love. You don't have to think of it this way, bro. Love knows no boundaries, but liking somebody can be situational. So me telling you honestly that I don't like you put it this way, I think you'd be more comfortable with a person that you know is truthful than a person that's deceitful. You have no enemies. Things just happen. Don't even get me started on the whole vampire theory or how they're underground. Now they're legends. Or now they're just myths, and then they're gonna come back and eat a bunch of unrighteous people. Fuck. If you out there cheating on your wife or some shit, or you out there doing shit at times you shouldn't be doing, not even on a moral thing, just know that those are the hours that you were probably gonna get got. So if you can't change it up, at least start somewhere. Just I don't know, bro. I don't know. We better not have daughters.
I know you keep saying that, but
I'm gonna make sure that our daughters can submit me in jiu-jitsu by the age of 9.
Little people will be strong.
That's firm and strong. Like Ratty off of Ross Kitchen.
Little man had muscles. The little man had biceps. I was like, how old is this little boy? I think he probably is. He look like he about 8 or 9.
I don't know, bro. But dude has his own farm too. That's another thing. But I want. That's another thing. But I just want a farm. I want to go outside and not see no disrespect, but like not have to see nobody. Like just I fucking look down there. I see Stryker and Arnell and them running playing with the kids. I look down there. I see you with another dog and one of the little people that's just sitting there playing in the dirt. Like that's what I want. Space. I need space.
The power of manifestation. I already know we're gonna get there.
Yeah, I already know. I'm just trying to figure out why can't we take more people with us? Why can't, like I said yesterday, like, yeah,
that shit breaks my heart.
Jamaica would be beautiful, but bro, there's no difference from here in Jamaica. You know the difference is accepting the reality. Whatever we want to do here, we could do here. So let's just be happy here. And we do. Even though happiness is never, that's the thing too. We are never striving to be happy. we're always only ever striving to be honest, make sure that nothing is left unsaid, make sure that everything's reasonable and understood, like received, even if you don't agree with it. Like, you know, at the very least, I feel what you're feeling. I don't know what you're going through, but I can feel how invested you are. Like, I don't know, bro. I was even thinking, like, it's unfortunate, but even if I have to pass and I don't get to have children, and if all of us, because you know they say a third of us is gonna be cold pretty soon, whatever, you know, whatever, however you want to look at it, death doesn't mean nothing. But I was like, I wouldn't mind, even if I have to be part of that third. Like, if you're telling me that when this is all said and done and the next chapter is open, that those people will get to do what they're supposed to do, then I give my approval. Like, have at it. Like, if I could suffer for everybody, bro, I would, bro, because I know I can handle it. Not even because I'm tough. I don't know why I'm built that way, but I've never had a problem with suffering. I've never had the only problem I've ever had in life is not having a logical reason. Not having, okay, I'm homeless, but I'm like, all right, one day my disability's gonna kick in. Job's not gonna make me go through all this. Why wouldn't I die already? That don't make no sense. Job got a plan for me. You telling me I'm a vet with almost knowing I got at least 6 figures coming to me. Okay, why am I here for? Humility, grace, a lot of crying, a lot of survival, just a lot of reality shifting. But the same way I knew that, I know, like Roscoe said, you cannot know what you believe and believe what you know. I know. There's some things that I know. My discernment is all the humility that I can muster. Like, it's I'm not even bragging. Like, it actually hurts. It hurts to be like this. Like, not on a more sorrowful level, but like in a irritation, pinchy level. Like, my brain just don't let me rest. My sorrow don't let me rest. All I can see is what really is. I can never be a part of. My whole life I've never been able to. I've always had an ability to fit in, but never feel like I belong. But no one ever knows. Most people are so quick to release their weaknesses to people. I was never that person. I was just tactful with it before I even knew it. But I'm ready for change, bro. Whatever needs to happen for that change. Like, I'm tired of people talking about it. You know what's funny? Like David, Mr. Stay Hard. You know, he's right. He's lately he said, there's too many people talking about. Think of it this way: I fuck with Andrew Tate, not because of not his intent, not because of he's a G, none of that. I fuck with him because he's saying the right things. So no matter, even though I believe in intent is the most important thing, because it's the core, it's the seed, but a lot more good is being done than bad. Yeah, there might be a lot more douchebag guys around, but at least these douchebag guys are being more man, not alpha, not omega, but they're being more male. They're being more one. They're being more in their nature. So that's like the equivalent of saying, I'd rather deal with somebody who, I would rather have a guy who does not have any athleticism in their body, but just has that dog in them, than to get a fucking third line legacy child from like 3 generations of prodigy fighters. That's a bitch. So I know genetically he's gonna be built for this, but this dude, he ain't never want to fight in his life, but he just got something in him. I don't know. I feel like if he was your size, he'd beat everybody. That tells me something. That's what I'm interested in. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just know that I feel out my body, in my body.
Higher self speaking.
Yeah, and I feel the urge to fight, not to hit somebody, not to hurt someone, but I feel the urge to fight, like just to. You know how I am. I'm usually just like this, chilling, but really I'm just looking, waiting for the signal. Like that movie said, you can spend your whole life living in the yellow zone, in the aware of a threat zone, and be comfortable. But I don't think I've ever been in that zone. I think I've always been in the orange and red zone, the acquired target and decision to kill zone. That's a heavy shit, bro. To not become jaded, to undo it. You never undo it, truly. You can never untraverse a trail, or you can never undo when you go through a door. You can never undo it, bro. You can never unsee it. Even if you are still who you were, you will never be who you were. Like, it's such a fucked up game, but it's beautiful. It makes me want to cry, and it makes me angry. It makes me want to rip this fucking bush out the ground, but on some take it with me shit. Like, it don't even make sense, bro. I just be feeling so fucking angry, bro. I be feeling like I want a guy to walk up to me and try me, and for me to take my gun and give it to you, so that he knows I could have killed you, bro. And then I strip butt naked to my underwear, so that there's no question that what I did to you was all me. And then you realize it wasn't just me. It was you too. Which makes you me and me you, but it was deeper than that. It was everything. It was the same moment. It was the same moment when there was a war, when the Romans existed. It's like this tree. This tree, in this tree's eyes, this moment has been the same forever. But let us tell it, things have changed. Nothing's changed. It's the same moment. Things have changed in the moment, but the moment is the same. Like, there's no such thing as the past or the future or the present. It's just now. And I always feel like it's time to do something now, but I never know what it's supposed to be. I just do what I know needs to be done. But what needs to be done doesn't feel like what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm doing it because no one else wants to, or no one else. People will half-ass and pussyfoot. It's like Shikamaru. Like, Shikamaru's dream was to be lazy. But because of the powers that be, now his dream had to be to make a world where his children could be lazy if they decided. And that's how I feel. And I'm getting to the point where I'd rather just burn everything down and start over. I don't know what it is about this spot, but there's a lot of life happening here. I feel like we're in the cut. Oh, shit. Peace, everyone. My bad. Y'all got to see what it's like to live with me. I'm very... I guess if they say to be crazy in an insane world, I'm very irrational. So if we talking in opposites, I don't know what that means. But at least I know I don't know, so I guess that counts for something. I'm just so fucking tired of knowing I'm not the smartest person and always being the smartest person. I know I'll be sitting there talking to somebody being like, bruh, it's like we on Do You Want to Be a Millionaire, and it's that it's like, bro, you don't want to call a friend? No. Like, you know you got the answer on your shirt. It's like, no, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's like,
those
is that
ones.
your final answer? Like, yeah. You're like, and then they get mad. That's what
they
kills
respond
me.
in anger instead of love.
I'll be like, what?
And they try to play reverse psychology and try to make it
They
seem
be
like
like
you're
this.
the one that's doing that.
They lost, right?
Yeah.
And then they get mad, and you be like, it don't matter how you take it, right? You be like, well, I mean, I was trying to tell you that it was on your shirt. He's like, why the fuck they angry? Well, it's okay, man. You did really good, man. You like, bro. It's not that you can't win. It's that they won't let you. They gotta hold on to that. That's all they got left, bro. Shit be blowing my mind sometimes, man. I just be like, bro. Sometimes people just need to sit the fuck still, and I know that it's hard for people to sit with themselves, but that should tell you something, bro. You really want to wait
sit with yourself, then.
Like, bro, I know if I had these thoughts, bro, when I was sickly, bro, knowing that I was a fighter and that I had all these skills, and I would tell people like, yeah, like, what you do with your life, and they'd be like, I'm like, bro, no, I'm serious. Bro, you know how much it killed me to know that was in me and to not be actively pursuing it? It killed me to the point where I was tired. I had enough. The fact that I know that's in everyone, bro. Everyone. Because I'm not saying I'm not special, but there ain't nothing special about me. So I'm sitting here thinking, if I know that, the same way I'd be like, feel like I'm fussy, you're like, nah, babe, you're making a valid point, but I'd be like, that's not the point. I shouldn't have to say this shit. These are simple things, morals. Like, bro, how dare you feel like we deserve to live? Like, real shit, bro. I be feeling like, how dare I fucking dream of having a kid and family when there's all this work to be done? Like, you better make sure that dream has to do with them kids doing. It's like, bro, what? You know what I mean? It's such a conundrum, bro. And the fucked up part is the only thing that makes me feel at peace is knowing that it's going to end. No matter how it ends, it's going to end. It's just like you approach torture, right? The secret to torture is the pattern. Even if the pattern is no pattern, like, that is the secret to torture, is to identify with that. It'll keep you cemented. The one time you do want to be rooted in reality, It's fucking wild, bro. But you do want to be rooted in the now. But the now should not be reality, because reality is what you make it. So if it's what you make it, then it's not reality until you manifest it. So there's no such thing as nothing. That's why I be saying shit like there's no point in life. Like, you can ask her, bro, when I get fed up, I be like, bro, I'm just ready to die. And I don't mean I'm suicidal. I mean, bro, like, press off. Reset. Go again. If we were playing a video game, I would have restarted.
That would go over a lot of people's heads. They like, what?
Like,
why is it like, bro,
her
did
father,
you not hear what I said?
We were riding down the road, and not to put out too much information, but her father is someone I consider a weak man. And it's not because physically or nothing. It's because as a man, being a man, all men know this. One of your tasks, your duties as a man is to endure, aka suffer. That's one way that, and any way you look at it is true. That's one way that you can gauge a man. How well does he suffer? How does he suffer? You know what I mean? How does he look at suffering? And I'm the type of person where there's a lot of things that I know I don't know. But one thing I do know is I'm that motherfucker. I'm him when it comes to suffering, bro. Take that shit, bro, because I know it's going to turn into, I know what it turns into. It's kind of like going to the gym. That's why people fail at the gym, bro. They don't know that that's going to turn into this. And it's not even about that. It's about realizing, oh shit, I'm starting to feel. Fuck how you look. By the time you realize how you look, you're going to realize that you feel stronger than you imagined you'd feel when you imagined how you look. You be like, yo, then it scares you. Like, fuck that. I'm about to just, like, people just, man, that's why I be ready to do. I just be wanting to punch people in their fucking throat, bro. But it's all love. It's out of love, which makes no sense, bro. Makes no sense, bro. I just want people to do better, bro.
Yeah.
Not for our sake, for their sake, bro. Everybody be so quick to say, why? It's like
pointing finger at everybody else, victim blaming.
Like, let's take a look at what you did just today. How many people did you give an attitude? How many times did a situation go bad, and instead of being upset, which you had the right to do, you said, you know what? I'm gonna give it grace. I'm gonna focus on what I do have. You know what? They repossessed my car, but shit, I got a ride on the way. There's AC when I get there. I do got that drink in the fridge. Even though it's poison, I got that soda in the fridge. Like, it's the little things, people. Like,
I'm still breathing.
Fuck that. No, don't even do that. Because that's too much. Ain't that some cold shit? Just that small thing is too much. And I understand. I overstand it. But we got to keep it vague. You can't even say no shit like that, bro. You can't even say no shit like that, bro. You got to almost come like you don't care. Because you shouldn't. If you're thinking that deeply to the point where all you should be thinking about all throughout your day, now this is just how I approach life, is what can I do in this moment to be better than I was the last moment? So let's say that you worked out, right? And you're tired as fuck, and then you have that thought, like I said. You can actually go, you know what, I'm a little tired, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna rest. I'm whatever. You have so many choices, bro. All you have to do is pick one. And the crazy thing is, even when you pick one, no matter what happens, you do have the chance to renege and go another route. And you get the added benefits of having known what went that route. There's so many. That's why all knowledge is good. Even a failure is good, bro. Like, the obvious thing is saying, people be like, oh, you can tell people what not to do. Not just that. I'd rather fail a few times so that I can understand the different dimensions of that failure. Maybe figure out a way to overcome that failure. Now you just became somebody. You just became him.
Possibilities are limitless.
You just became somebody that does the impossible. Now people are gonna be like, how'd you whole time you like, I don't know. All I did was do the right thing, do what felt correct. I listened to people that had knowledge, but I discerned through it. So if I heard something that didn't sound right for me, even though it worked for a lot of people, but I didn't believe it, I would listen to myself. Like,
right.
People need to just wake the fuck up. But
there's messages and wisdom in everything. Everything.
I just want, you know what I think I want? I just want people to want more. And to be willing to do something for it. Like, to think more. Bro, you don't understand how powerful your fucking mind is, bro. Do you not understand? Anything you've seen somebody do, you can do it. And you don't even have to do it the way they did it.
Yep.
That's the cold part, bro.
So many, man.
Everybody be so focused on being like Beyonce. They want to be exactly like Beyonce. If something don't check a box that Beyonce had, they mad. It's like, bitch, Beyonce don't even exist, bro. Beyonce's not a real thing. That's not a... Beyonce is an idea. Y'all just identify and associate the idea with the vessel, with the image. But people, we're not supposed to worship images.
Really
now,
not.
like we say, there are three types of conversation. There are people that talk about people that talk about events, and people that talk about ideas. And if you live in that third realm, bro, you'll be on a level higher than everybody else. Because think of it this way, celebrities, they've mastered the second step. Discussing events and making it seem like it's a good idea.
It's a big distraction.
Those people, you ever notice that these people be the most boring fucking people in interviews? All they can talk about is shit, regurgitated shit. You feel me? Like.
And it's so evident it's not authentic. It's not organic.
And here's the cold part. They'll be like, they might be like, all right, imagine this. Imagine Iman Shumpert, right? Now, I don't know him. I don't really watch basketball. I just pick him because out of all the basketball players I've heard of, he's the first one that came to mind. He's popular. Imagine me and Iman Shumpert, and I'm just thinking about the image. I don't know who he is. I just know the idea of Iman Shumpert or
Shumpert.
No disrespect, guy. I don't know how to say his name. That we were having a conversation, and we've all been in this situation. And his rebuttal to my logic is aggression. Person like me, bro, you're gonna have to beat me to death. I don't care, bro. It does not change that that's not the truth. And in my mind, you doing that, even though these people might not believe it, these people are still taking a multiple choice question. The teacher saw that I made the right decision. So, who for all you know, you might get extra credit, you might get extra points, you may have passed. Motherfucker, passed on to a higher place. Like, I'm willing, are y'all willing to die? Are y'all willing to die to get to where you're supposed to go? Not kill yourself, not drink no shit, not cult out, but like, if Ja told you, look, you've done well.
Well
you
done.
Get everything perfect, all right? All you gotta do now is die. All you gotta do is rest. Half of y'all motherfuckers gonna be terrified, bro. Y'all will pull away. Y'all pull, you'll be like, what? Death.
They start
like,
freaking out.
Even if Ja, I don't even want to say him, her, Ja himself, came down and told you, like, there's no denying that it was a righteous thing, not no evil shit, a righteous thing. Y'all would pull away. Y'all would pull away. That, and the fucked up part is, you know I'm not lying. That should fuck with you. If that don't fuck with you, bro, you better be scared. Not for the sake of being scared, but for the sake of getting shit done, for the sake of movement. For the fear moves people sometimes, you know? It's a hell of a fucking catalyst, bro. I've always said that fear is a hell of a catalyst. I've done martial arts for over a decade, and I'm the first to tell you that I always feel fear. But people they mistake terror for fear. I don't feel terror. If you can see it, even if it's a long shot, if you can imagine you winning, if you have hope, faith, whatever, then it's possible, bro. But if you've already lost, then you've already lost. You know, what can a man or woman or anyone do to you that hasn't been done to you already? Think about it.
Exactly.
Like, people might think about, like, invasive shit, but you'd be surprised what you can endure, bro. If you've already if you have a strong mind, bro, you'd be surprised what you can endure and overcome. All life is really a perspective of mindset or how you view it. So if you decide that you're this, then you're that. If the world gives you shit, but you decide you're a god, you're a god.
Yep.
Just like they say you could be any gender or whatever you want to be. Yeah, sure. You can, technically you can. You can, and according to the customs and traditions and all that shit that you follow, you choose to follow to be allowed to be in these societies, sure. But I think it was the Leper King that said, when you go before your creator, bro, he not trying to hear no excuses, G. He don't want to hear about how this dude was king and he was telling you, you're a fucking coward. Now, mind you, yes, self-preservation is key, but you better be willing to fight for it. And the first part of self-preservation is fighting. What good is peace if you don't know how to protect yourself?
Yep.
That's not peace. That's ignorance. Just saying. And I'm not saying I'm right. These are all just opinions. There's no such thing as fact. All there is truth. It's like medicine is a practice. There's no such thing as fact, bro. Nothing is factual. There may be, just because something happens multiple times, doesn't mean it's going to happen again. It might be likely to, but why? Because we've decided that if something happens a lot, it's most likely to happen. That's man-made, dummy. I mean, beloved, my bad. Sometimes it slips out of me, but I'd be so mad, bro, when people be acting like they don't know what the fuck is up. Y'all know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Wake up, bro. Like, I'm tired of all these motivational speakers being like, they be like, my people, oh, I'm so sad about people. Do your research, people. Fuck research, bro. Fucking fight.
Right.
You gotta be ready to do something bad to somebody. You gotta be the consequence. You gotta be the consequence. I guess that's a sign for us to move on.
And that's number 6 right there. The 7701, 1450.
Okay.
And we just seen 666 earlier. The community.
We're gonna get out of here.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace, unity.
Over everything.